All right, you recognize, of course, immediately where you are, but do you know why these streets are blocked off like this? Do you know why there are all sorts of bounce things here in the middle of the street and way down at the end? Can you see that? Can you see there is a setup for a band? We're in for some live music tonight. The big festivities for the Chamber of Commerce will be going on inside. The gavel will be passed from the outgoing president to the incoming president. We'll get those activities for you. And over here under this tent, there are supposed to be a lot of activities going on. Let's just walk over and find out who's already here and what they're doing. Now, do you see Boot Hill Youth Museum, a hands-on discovery place, and they're going to do no telling what earth-shaking things are going to be here. Hey, I recognize some of the people. This is a real live thing, isn't it? And where are you from?
Malden.
Malden, and you've got lots of rubber bands. What are you going to teach us tonight?
They're making harmonicas.
They're making harmonicas.
Oh, yeah, you're.
And when you move the paper different ways, it makes the sound higher and lower.
Move what different ways?
These paper pieces. If you move them inward,
okay, all right.
it'll make a higher pitch.
But can you play a tune?
Can you?
We can try our best.
Let's see here. That was my best try.
I recognize that. That was the Battle Hymn of the Republic, I think. Okay, tell me some names for you young people. Are you all from Malden?
Yes. Well, he's from Clarkton.
I'm from Clarkton, yes. I'm just stationed.
You're from where?
Clarkton, Missouri. I'm Malcolm Allen.
Clarkton, okay.
I'm Amber Collins.
Helena Jones.
And Lauren Collins.
All right, and have you gone places and done things like this real often?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Well, so you have met a group of young people from Malden. They're here to do some experiments with our kids. We're going to talk about centrifugal force and harmonicas.
Sound waves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Oh. All right, this table is set up for the silent auction. You come and you write down, they give you an estimated value. For instance, this manicure would be estimated value $25, or a pedicure $45. Everything has its value on it, and you write down what you would be willing to pay for these things. And these have all been donated items, and the Chamber profits, of course, by all of these activities, whatever you pay. A stack of books, and there's everything in here from candy and cheese to clothing and manicures, pedicures, as you see. In this room, there are different, they call them testing stations. And on this testing station, it's supposed to be, on some testing station, there is southern caviar and fried green beans. Southern caviar, I don't know what that would be. Let's walk over. This looks like sweets. This tasting station, of course, you recognize Ford's Hot Tamales and chili. And it looks like it's a pretty popular place that's going on right in there. Maybe we'll come back to that. And the last one over here. All right, this is Pat Mitchell, Traveling Whisk.
That's right.
And you just get around, don't you?
I get around
And what time did you put the beans on?
about 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
About 9 o'clock.
And anybody knows they have to cook that long.
Long time, cook them slow.
All right, now I saw that you had southern caviar. What does that mean?
Black-eyed peas and corn, and you dip it with chips.
Black-eyed peas and corn. Now I've heard that called redneck the goulash. But
Redneck goulash.
redneck goulash, and we'll have to see about that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. It looks
All
great.
right.
Looks
Thanks.
great.
All right.
Hey, what's the best thing out here?
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh, okay. All
Because
right.
I like them.
Oh, all right. All right. We'll get some.
You'll taste that. Okay.
And in this room, come on, let's look at everything. All right, as this table beautifully laid out, you see here all of these strawberries that have been, they're not only dipped, they have chocolate strung around the front of them. Huge strawberries. Then you have a lot of fruit, the strawberries, the little half sandwiches, pretty little party sandwiches, and look like a big hunk of ham and biscuit right there. Now let's see what she's dipping up here. She's getting, what are these? All right, now tell me what he's getting right now.
He's grabbing one of the ham and cheese sandwiches, and there's also pulled pork sandwiches in here also.
I know him, and he'll take some of everything. Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, all right. Tell me the things. Oh, here's the caviar, right? You're having southern caviar?
I'm going to try it.
Okay. Now tell me what else you have here.
I have southern caviar. This is fried green.
Fried green beans. Do you have a picture of the fried green beans? Okay. All right.
And then the fried raviolis.
Fried green beans?
Yes, ma'am.
And
The fried raviolis.
fried raviola. All right. So you see there are a lot of things on the menu tonight. And it seems like everybody can go around and have a little of a lot of different things. Is that the idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, I hope he looking for a good recovery. But he's in the best place.
We are about ready to start festivities really in here. Well, the serious part of the program, but let me show you three things that are up for auction. There is a painting, and then at the bottom there is a TV inside that box that will be a 32-inch TV that will be auctioned off at live auction. And then they tell me that back thing is a lay-down duck blind. And you lay down and you wait for the ducks, and then when they come in, you can raise up out of this camouflage and hit them if your aim is that good.
we should have another little wave of folks coming in here any minute as the Tumbling Tribe performance down the block concludes. Before we go any further, I'd like to invite the Reverend Dustin Morris, who is the minister at the United Christian Church, to maybe retroactively bless our food. Thank you.
Let us pray. Holy and loving God, we give you thanks for this day, celebration this evening for all.
For those of you who came last year, you'll be kind of familiar with the way we reinvented the format of this banquet, turning it into more of a casual opportunity for chamber members and their families to socialize. And we were asked loudly and clearly not to change that format this year. So that's why we're happy to have a little bit more relaxed atmosphere for you this evening. Hope you enjoy yourselves. If you picked up a program at the front desk, it lists all the activities that we have going on this evening. Plenty of food, plenty of beverage. We even have a complimentary beer tasting with Brian Wonderly, who is hoping to start a brewery here in town. He has 4 brews for you this evening. Let's see, we have bouncy castles outside, face painters, Blue Hill Youth Museum. We have the photo booth up here. We have Kennett of the Chamber of Commerce. Her name is Lisa Johnson. I'm sure most of you remember she's the administrator back here with Rosemary. And she will award the President's Plaque to last year's President, Randy Allgood of Edward Jones.
Everybody tonight to our 66th annual banquet, and we do appreciate your support for the Chamber and the City of Kennett. At this time, I would like to introduce our current board members, and since everyone is already standing, or most people are standing, why don't you all kind of come up this way to the stage, if you will, please. So if you all could give these ladies and gentlemen a hand. At this time, I would like to present the President's Plaque to our 2011 Chamber President, Ms. Randy Allgood. It reads, President Randy Allgood, in appreciation of her service as President of Kennett Chamber of Commerce for the year 2011.
Thank you. It was an honor to serve in 2011. We saw a couple of changes at the Chamber. Meg and Sue joined us about exactly a year ago. And it's been fun, and we appreciate your support. And please continue to support the Kennett Chamber of Commerce. Be sure to bid at the silent auction. Go visit the JCs and Ryan back there, and eat a lot of food and enjoy your night. Thanks a lot.
All right, you have heard the outgoing president and Lisa Johnson, who is the new president of the Chamber of Commerce. A plaque was awarded, as customary, and everybody is urged to go back and try some more food. Food has been tremendous tonight, and they are really enjoying talking to each other and the camaraderie that's here tonight. We hope you've enjoyed being at this chamber banquet by way of Time for Talk.